Well, good evening. Back on the bank. 2 nights. Well, say 2 nights. 2 bike time sessions ago, I was down. So it was like 2 days ago. So I'm back. Same spots. Came down last time, put a little bit in. Didn't go mad again. The knew I was coming tonight. Gets under your skin, doesn't it? Literally gets under your skin. Whether you catch or not, we don't know, but you've got to keep doing it. Put that effort in. You've just got to keep doing it. Anyway, firstly, I'd like to thank everyone on the last vlog. The comments, the likes, the people telling me that what I'm doing and good luck and everything else. Unbelievable. Thanks very much to the people that have commented. I really do appreciate it. Time, effort, patience. I've said it and I've said it and said it. It's just a lot of time and effort. We can all go to lakes, which I do, and we can catch, but this is a challenge. There's not a lot of carp in here. And I will add, in 2009, we had a fish kill on here. The plug lock burst at Manchester, drained this canal, killed hundreds of fish, carp, a lot of carp. So the stocks are not how they used to be. Hang on, I'll load back because somebody's coming down. Give me a minute. Yeah, my apologies for that. So as I was saying, we had a fish kill in 2009 here, drained the canal. There was literally that much water in it. Well, it was a sad sight, a very sad sight. A lot of fish died, a lot of fish didn't survive. It stunk. The whole stretch from 4.5 mile stretch down to the locks at the bottom, drained. It was a terrible sight. So there's still fish here. Some fish have reproduced. One I caught 2 years ago, a little 4 or 5 pound carp, pristine. I'll try and dig it out on my photos. It's on my, put them all on my computer so it's not filling everything up. I'll try and dig it out. It's pristine little fish. So we know they've produced, but the poaching, whatever else, you just never know. You just never know what's in here, and that is the challenge. So that's out of the way. I'm back on the bank. Oh, so excited. You know, you sit around all day waiting for this time of night. I got down a little bit earlier tonight, so again I want to see the spots. That spot and that spot. Can't see the far side one, obviously, with the Polaroids on, so I want to see the 2 spots. Again, bang on. When I finished 2 nights ago, 5 bream, I was mithered to death with them, absolutely mithered. That was on the pop-up Tiger Nut boilie rig. So tonight, I've made some changes. Today, I've been sat in the garden, probably, I don't know if you can see on the camera, but I'm absolutely frazzled. Like a baked potato. But I'm sat in the garden, drilling nuts, tiger nuts. So it's a pop-up tiger nut. And you can see there now. It's a basic rig, not special. Again, 3.5 inch, no bigger than that. I don't want to, in this time of year, when they're actively feeding, you can get away with a short rig because you're just hoovering things up. I think that's what the bream were doing the other night, just picking that tiger nut boilie pop-up off, just scooping everything up that's in the spot, not knowing they're even picking it up. They're just scooping it up and hoovering it. So that's my method with the rig. As you can see, little like I say 3 inch, 3.5 inch, if that, popped up, drilled out. I put some images on and some shots that I've been doing today. So it's got cork in the bottom, so it pops up lovely. This one is actually a bigger size tiger nut, so I haven't put this on. I might put that one on if the other spot later. It's more of a waft of this, and it sits like that, literally just wafting like a pop-up boilie, well, like a waft of bait. So it sits like that. Now I don't mind putting it on that spot because I know it's crystal clear, it's clean underneath, there's no snags. Whereas this one down the left, I've done exactly the same rig but smaller tiger nut. So it's literally popped up, and it is popped up. Again, just a little BB shot there just to pin it all down. Just to, with this one, it is wafting. The other one, it's popped up beautifully. It's absolute, and it's not massively off the deck. It's only inch and a half off the deck. So again, tiger nuts and maize on that. Tiger nuts and maize, tiger nuts and maize. That's it. There's no boiler going anywhere. It's just strictly them particles of the maize, popcorn maize, the red maize, and the tiger nuts. There's nothing else there. There's nothing else on it. Done all, like I've said to you before, I've done all the pre-baiting, done all the ground bait, done all the particles gone in, and now it's just topping up every time I come down. And I came down last night, like I said, and just put a few little bits in. So yeah, that's a modification I've done for tonight. Hopefully, that one down there, I got mithered with the brain the other night, kind of holds them off because it's popped up a little popped up tiger nut. Hopefully they don't take it. But like I say, coming through, they're hoovering it up. They don't even know they're taking the bait. They're just scooping whatever's there and getting hooked. So you can't help that, can you? You just cannot help it. So there's a little pot of XXL tigers. So I'll just keep that in there, keep it nice and fresh. So yeah, the rods are in. We're back on the bank. Excited. And do you know what the weather's been like? It's been absolutely crazy warm, hasn't it? So if that doesn't get them mooching and feeding, the downside is this weather keeps up, it's going to start pairing up. So we're going to have to pull off. And I will pull off. Some people won't pull off, you know, they're like, they've got no angling intelligence, no etiquette, no nothing. They stay on, they try and catch them with bloody spawning. It's stressful enough as it is when they're spawning, so you don't need to be fishing for them. Come off. Last year I had that big mirror, what was it, 19.7, then a couple of sessions after that I had a common. I've not put that footage up yet because I changed cameras, I changed laptops, everything. I lost the footage, I don't know where it is. It's probably in the cloud somewhere. I'm alright with technology, but it's gone, it's disappeared, I don't know where it is. So that was the 4th session in. But then one of my colleagues went off sick at work, so I ended up filling in all the shifts. So I never got back down here. I had the 2 carp, never got back down here that year. So it was like September, middle of October, because I was in France at all. I had another little few sessions on other places that I had booked. So I never got a chance to get back down here. So I had 2 carp last year. If I can find them, I'll find it and I'll show you that the other common. It's a lovely common. I think it was 17 something, I remember off the top of my head. Hang on 1 minute. Joins of the canal, innit? Foot passengers, cyclists, people with prams, is what it is. Can't do nothing about it. So yeah, I had the 2 carp last year. This is my 3rd bite time session. So can only hope, can't we? Can only bloody hope. And that's all you do in fishing, you hope. You think you got your tactics right, you think you got the baiting presentation right, if you got everything right, the rest is just luck. And if fish, especially in the canal, if fish come through. The other thing is, if they do come through and you get your bait, they can only go left or right. So when they go on here, they go. So your sticks need to be right in, literally. And I'm semi-locked up. I'm not fully locked up. I'll give them a little bit of rope, but just enough so you don't rip the rod out of the bank stick. Because the canal banks, you know what they're like. They're not. They've all got stones halfway across, you know, from where they built it. So it's not very secure. So I haven't given them a little bit of rope, but they're well down the bank sticks. So yeah, that's enough of me waffling on. I've waffled on enough. I'll try to put you in the picture. Yeah, I'm going to kick back here. I'm going to sit back. I've got the bait, all the rods primed. Everything's done. And like I said last time, I'm not touching them until I get a fish. I don't touch them. Don't make any disturbance. Flick lead out, clip it up, put the bait on, the rig on, flick it back out. Don't touch it. Less disturbance, the better. Especially on the canal, because you don't know what's in the area or if anything's in the area. Least you want to do is disturb anything. But that's my method, that's my mythology, that's my tactic. Let's see if we can get somewhere. Right, I'm going to cut off, stop talking, waffling. A little roach just topped right out there then. So yeah, I'll catch you in a bit. Take care, I'll see you in a bit. So we're getting on for 8 o'clock. One thing I forgot to mention before is because I was waffling on. All my terminal tackle now is purely bargain tackle and dips. Well, BTD UK it is. Cracking gear, cheap gear, super fast delivery or collection. Hooks are mega sharp. Proper cheap gear, but quality gear. Just because it's cheap doesn't mean to say it's not quality, it is quality. I've been using them for a couple of years, don't get me wrong, but I do swap and change different venues, different hook patterns and whatever else, but it's all BTD UK at the minute. They were the same rigs that I showed you the other night. The fluorocarbon rigs were all the BTD Invisible, the long shank, and was it curved shank I had on the other night? Can't remember. That little tiger up one I've showed you before, that's a crank, offset crank from BTD UK. Super sharp hooks. Brilliant for the canal. And when you get a hook up with them, to stay on. Definitely stay on. So, yeah, BTD UK. I think I've put some clips on. Or if I haven't, I'll put some on now. It's just sitting in anticipation. Put a little windbreaker up. The wind's coming from the other way now. That little, said it before, a little golf brolly. It's only a little thing. Literally, it's only a little thing, but gonna have to break the little breeze off you. Cracking little thing, especially with travelling light. Fantastic. Here's a boat. So any of these rods could tear off at any time. So if I fly off from this camera, like for the limpy leg, bear with me. There's another boat. I'm backlegged anyway, so I'm quite fine. Always backlegged on the canal. You know, he's safe. Fair play to him, he slowed down. Some of them don't slow down. Fair play to him, he slowed down. Like I say, I'm backlegged, so quite safe. Running the margin down this side. I take it or leave it where I backled. I do keep it nice and slack on this one on the inside. The one down that side, I definitely backlegged it. It's a good distance. And the one on the far side is definitely backlegged. Look, that boat's come through, that another boat, no issues. Backleads, fantastic. The only downside with backleads is sometimes the fish can pick up the rig and the pivot off, so they've gone before you even get any indication. But like I say, I'm locked up quite tight, so I'll know I'll get the indication. So yeah, that's where we're up to. It's just, let's say it's 8 o'clock-ish. Sun's gone down. Overcast, beautiful light. To be honest, because I was sunbathing, well I weren't sunbathing, I was drilling bloody tiger nuts in the garden. A bit burnt, feel a bit chilly now. But anyway, I've got my coat. Yeah, is what it is, isn't it? Let's have one. Canal Carp. Oh, it won't have to make me night if I had one. My heart be in my mouth when them tear off. Will be in my heart. And the thing is, if it tear off, doesn't say you're going to get it. Could run off into snags, could run off into anything, under wherever. You don't know what's out there, do you? Just do not know what's out there. Although I know the spots are clear. What's further down, whichever way they're going to run, you just don't know, do you? You don't know what's in that water in the middle of anywhere. So when it does scream off, it's a case of more luck needed. So right, I'm going to leave you there. Kicking back, again watching the water like a bloody hawk. Not much good. There's a couple of swans down there actually. And because they're on this side of the windbreaker, I've seen all these ripples. I thought, oh, what's that? Look round, 2 bloody swans down there. Obviously paired up, doing what they're doing. They're not bothering me, they're not near my baits, not near my spots, so happy days, I'm happy with that. Right, see you in a bit, that's the update. Keep you updated as I go along. Anything happens in between, it'll be here. Don't worry, it'll be here. Catch you in a bit. So I think I've So I think I've cracked the bream code. Not a bream yet. Didn't say I'm not going to get one. But that popped up tiger nut. Not had a bream off that spot yet, and I had 5 off it last session. I had 1 off it the night before that. Not a bream yet, not a touch. So like I said, didn't really say I'm not going to get one, but at the minute I've had nothing on it, which is a bonus. Well, I thought I saw a big ripple over there. And I was just thinking back to last year. Like I said, I had the 2 carp and I had to pull off because of work. I lost a carp on that left hand rod last year on the same spot, but it wasn't on the spot. It obviously ran and got into a snag further down. So I remember that. I was thinking about it before. I lost a carp on there, so I could have had 3 last year. And like I was saying previously on the last entry, they go left, they go right. You just do not know what's in them. In this canal, you don't know what's there, even though your spots are clear. Apart from that little snag that's on this left-hand one that I didn't know was there because it was never there. You just don't know what, when they run, you don't know what's there, do you? You just do not know what's in there. So yeah, I lost one, so I could have had 3 last year. As I say, I pulled off because of work commitments. But yeah, I've cracked the bream code with no bream yet. What, I've jinxed myself now, haven't I? What, so I'll go get one in a minute. But at the minute, I've not had one, which is a bonus. And sometimes, over the years I've fished on it, sometimes it could be a good thing because if you don't get bream, it could mean there's carp in the area and they push the bream out, push the silvers out. Do you know what I mean? They're just lurking about. It can be right, it can be wrong. There might be no fish in the area whatsoever. When I came down, when I first got here, on that left-hand spot, there was a load of bream shadows. Hang on a minute. Yeah, there were loads of bream shadows going down the canal. Not far off that inside spot, actually. So they could be moving through. But like I say, I've not had one yet, but you watch, next 10 minutes I'll go get one. So I've nothing, I've no knocks, no bleeps, no nothing. Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Who knows? Could be a bad thing, there's nothing in the area whatsoever. Could be a good thing that the carp are hanging around there, just not ready to feed, pushing the bream and the silvers out. Who knows? It's just, you just never know, dear. It's the anticipation. And as these lighter nights keep coming and the warmer nights keep coming, the bite times get later and later. That's what we found over the years. So, down tonight, I'm in work. I'll be leaving early tonight. I won't be fishing till late anyway. I'm in work in the morning. And finish at 6 tomorrow. No, I finish at 5 tomorrow. So I'll probably come down tomorrow night. And I'm in work Monday. I'll finish at 6 Monday. I might come down Monday night. But I'm off Tuesday, Wednesday. So Tuesday, I may stay, come down a bit later, maybe 8, 9 o'clock, stay till 4, 5 in the morning, just as it's getting light. Because in fact, we have in the past, when we fished on here, we had them at like 5:30, 6:30 in the morning. And that's when the lighter nights tend to happen and the heat starts to build. It tends to get them later on in the morning. So I might do that the Tuesday into Wednesday morning. If not, I'll be definitely down Tuesday evening, I'll be down Wednesday evening and back in work Thursday. So it's just that scenario, that mentality you got to focus on and program yourself to keep doing and try and work out. But at the minute, no bream. So I might be on a roll. I might have cracked the code, the bream code of these bite time sessions. Anyway, I'm waffling on again. Just keeping you updated. Just try to fill it in. So give it another 10, 15 minutes. I'm going to top up these 3 spots. A couple of catches. Whoa. Got a little knock on this left hand one of the 2. Like I say, I'm going to top up all 3 spots in about 10 minutes. 3 catties, job done. Leave them again. Right, I'm going to turn you off. I'm just going to keep my eye on this rod. Something could be in the area. Hopefully, not the bloody bream. Well, good evening. It's coming up to 10:15. I've definitely cracked that bream cold. Not had a touch, not had a single touch. So whether the bream are not in the area, the carp are not in the area, or I've cracked the bream cold and the carp, and they don't want the tiger nuts, but there's no carp in the area. You never know, do you? So I had a bit of a spat before with a guy coming down, flicking his rod about. And I said to him, mate, could you pull your line in, please? You're going over by where my line is. I said, where's your net and your mat? Well, I don't need one. I said, you do? What if you ate a fish now? He's like, oh, just unhook it. I said, what if it's a big fish? And he's like, well, I don't know. Well, I've got that far, I'll deal with it. But I said, that's not the attitude to have. So you're supposed to have a net and a mat. And he said, well, if I can't unhook it, I'll just leave the hook in, I'll cut it. I was like, so you're going to leave the hook in the mouth of the fish? Have you got no fish welfare, care and attention towards what you're fishing for? And he was going, well, he said, well, I can't win with you, can I? I was like, it's not the point of winning, mate. It's the point of being, like, clued up and switched on to what you're doing. Oh, honest to God, some people, man, they just don't even think. They just think they can just throw rods in and just fish freely with no mat, no net, no nothing. Honest to God. So, I'm not going to say the word, but it annoyed me. Anyway, that's done, it's finished. So, yeah, it is what it is. Some people, eh? So, yeah, it's coming up to 10:15. And zilch, nothing. I'll give it till 11:30. It'll take me 10 minutes pack up, 5 minutes to get home. So it'll be 11:45, so I'll be in bed by 12. Like I say, I'm in work in the morning, so see what it's like tomorrow. I'll get down tomorrow night or Monday night. Well, like I said previously, I'll come down Tuesday and fish till early hours, 4, 5, 6 in the morning. See how it goes. And like I've always said, it's weather pending because I travel light, so that's the scenario, that's the case. Pissing down obviously won't be coming. So yeah, it's just, again, it's just literally sitting and open. Again, it's a beautiful night, absolutely beautiful. It's what it is. If there's no fish there, there's no fish there. It could rip off at any minute, you never know, do you? Or one of them could. So, we're living up, we're sitting up. All the foot traffic's gone. Somebody's setting fireworks off over there, so I don't know what's going on over there. But maybe they try to emulate the Northern Lights. Apparently it was on last night. I didn't see it, I was well away. So, yeah, don't know what more to say. As always, if you get up before I go, you'll be seeing it. And this will be part 3. Will be added to part 4, so it'll be a double bite time session. So I've done 1 and 2, which is already on the channel. You'll have seen it by now. So this will be 3 and 4. Like I keep putting them together, so it's just less editing and keeps it all quashed down to the little sessions. Maybe not probably getting blew over them. But yeah, happy days. Up to now, nothing. So if I don't get anything before I go, I shall either see you tomorrow, Monday or Tuesday. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I can see you again in the next, hour and 15 minutes. If not, I'll see you tomorrow, Monday or Tuesday. Take care. Stay tuned for part 4, which will be on the end of this. Happy days. Come on the carp. Let's have one. Well, good morning. So thanks for watching again. You've seen part 3. This is part 4, so it's session 3, session 4, and I've explained what I'm doing with it anyway. So I was down Saturday night. I didn't stay long, like I said on that session, because I'd work Sunday morning. So now it's Tuesday. I've not been back down since. As you're fully aware, we've had storms, rains, northern lights, and it's all atmospheric pressures that affect fishing and everything else in nature and whatever else. So the third session, I didn't even have a single touch, a bite, or anything. But I don't know if it's atmospheric pressures, but I was on tiger nuts on all 3, and that little pop-up tiger nut I explained in session 3. So I'm planning on getting back down tonight. Again, weather pending. It's all on weather pending. Because again, I've explained I travel light. I've got no brolly, nothing. So I'm hoping, I've been looking out there, some very moody clouds at the minute. But we'll have to see what goes on through the day. The forecasters give it dry. So we'll just have to wait and see. They don't always get it right, do they? So I'm in my bait barn. I've just finished bagging up 2 more session packs. Maize and tigers again. Like I've said, that's all I'm putting in. So I just finished bagging them up there for upcoming sessions. I've got enough for tonight. These will be probably 4, 5 and 6 and 6 and 7 or whatever. See what happens. So yeah, they're going in the little bait fridge. Well, it says a fridge, but I turned it right up so it does freeze. The top half freezes and all. The bottom half is freezer anyway. So they're going in there for upcoming sessions. So yeah, I'm trying to get down tonight. I may stay overnight. I don't know. Again, it's weather pending. See how the fishing is. If I get down there and there's no happening come 12, 1 o'clock, I might get off. I might just sit it out and stay and see if they bite a little bit later on, early into the morning. Don't know. We never know, do we? Till you're there. So this is part 4. You'll see in part 3 by now. Just going to get the rest of this kit sorted, get my stuff organised, make some more rigs, we'll drill some more tigers, and get myself ready for later. Again, I probably won't be going down till 7ish. No point going down till then. Again, it's in bite time sessions. That's all they are, bite time sessions. So all the sessions I've done up to now, this is number 4. And the 4 or 5 hour sessions, so it's not even a 24-hour session yet, even though I've done, this will be my 4th. So you block it up, it's not even a 24-hour session yet. So even though it looks like I'm doing loads of sessions, they're only 4 and 5 hours. So happy days. Yeah, them clouds look black up there, absolutely look black. Look good. It is what it is. We'll have to see what unfolds through the day. But I'm going to go make rigs anyway. I'm going to make some, drill some more tigers, and hopefully be prepared for later on. I've got enough bait for tonight, so I'll catch you down there. If not, catch you down there tomorrow night, weather pending, or whenever, weather pending. So happy days. I'll see you on the bank, whichever night or day that will be. Take care, and I'll see you in a bit. Well, good evening. Back on the bank. So I've got the rods on the bank sticks, not putting any rigs out yet. Just getting it all set up. Get the rigs and bait on in a minute. We put a bit of bait in. The bars just went past, so don't know what shit's being dragged around. But it's a lovely night. Lovely breeze. So hopefully this is coming across okay now. That's how I want to test it, with a bit of breeze. Although it's coming left to right, rather than at me or... So, yeah, excited to be back. Like I said this morning, it's a bit iffy, them clouds this morning. It's a bit iffy now actually, but I think it's going to be a shower about 8 o'clock. But I can handle a shower. I'll just stick my little brolly over the top of me for that. But then it's clear for the rest of the night. So I'm just watching the water as I'm speaking to you. Yeah, excited to be back. I'm not putting any bait in with that bloody storms and wind and rain that we've had over the last 2 nights. So I've been sat in looking out the window, playing. Anyway, we're here. Right, I'm going to get these rods sorted. to get these baits on. I know I've made a little tweak tonight. I'll show you in a minute. So happy days. Let me sort this out and I'll get back to you in a bit. Well, good evening. Back on the bank. So I've got the rods on the bank sticks, not putting any rigs out yet. Just getting it all set up. Get the rigs and bait on in a minute. We put a bit of bait in. The bars just went past, so don't know what shit's been dragged around. But it's a lovely night. Lovely breeze. So hopefully this is coming across okay now. That's how I want to test it, with a bit of breeze. Although it's coming left to right, rather than at me, or so. Yeah, excited to be back. Like I said this morning, it's a bit iffy, them clouds this morning. It's a bit iffy now actually, but I think it's going to shower about 8 o'clock. But I can handle a shower. I'll just stick my little brolly over the top of me for that. But then it's clear for the rest of the night. So I'm just watching the water as I'm speaking to you. Yeah, excited to be back. I'm not putting any bait in with that bloody storms and wind and rain that we've had over the last 2 nights. So I've been sat in looking out the window, playing. Anyway, we're here. Right, I'm going to get these rods sorted. I'm going to get these baits on. I know I've made a little tweak tonight. I'll show you in a minute. So happy days. Let me sort this out and I'll get back to you in a bit. Well, good evening. Got in about 6:30. It's now 8:30. So I was going to show you what I've been doing, but my brother popped up. We've been gabbing away here, watching the water and chin wagging and whatever else. And yeah, so it's 8:30. But I've redone the right hand rod and I've redone the left hand rod because there's a barge went down not long after I got here. So I had 2 knocks on each. So I was thinking a bit of shit got on them, so I've redone them. It's not really my method because I don't like I said before, I don't like moving them. But I had to move them just to be sure in my head that there was no shit on it. So yeah, like I said, I made a few tweaks. So tonight I've got a popped up black tiger. Same setup, same rig, 3.5 inch, well 3 inch. Black tiger with a bit of cork on it. Again on the ESP tungsten loaded, stripped back, a little bit stripped back there, just to sit there. And a bit of putty just to pin it down. So yeah, that's mythology. Because I noticed the other night there were a lot of fly hatches. So you know it's like in the warmer months, warm days, black foam, zigs. You never know, do you? So yeah, I've been drilling out some black tigers this afternoon. I've drilled out some more well, not standards, the XXLs and all. So I've got the right hand one, got XXL. This left hand of these two is an XXL, and this one is a black tiger like this. Again on the bargain tackle and dips crank, size 4. And their anti-tangle sleeve, one of their kickers. Basic rigs, but effective. So yeah, that's a little tweak and change I've made. Mythology of the little fly hatches, you never know, do you? You just never know, so you've got to give it a go. So I'm going to leave it there and watch this water. Put a bit more bait in about half an hour. Catch you in a bit. Yeah, sorry about that last vlog entry. Cut you off sharpish. There was 2 lads coming down on bikes, so just try to get that little piece out of the way and explain about the tiger nut rig and that. But yeah, again, beautiful night. Lovely breeze on the water, just perfect. Well, can only hope, can't we? So I wonder what the sales down Saturday night, wasn't I? Nothing, didn't even have a brain, but that's, again, could have been the tiger nuts, could have been that atmospheric pressures, northern lights, all that stuff, the wind, the rain that was due to come, the storm that came Sunday. You just never know, do you? Not that I'm big on atmospheric pressures, moon phases, all like that. If you come in, you come in. If you've got it booked, not here, you don't have to book here, but if you've got somewhere booked, a session booked, you take what you take what comes. No, you can do about it. But like on here, I said a travel light, so no point coming down. It's hammering down. It's going to get soaked, and it's not enjoyable. Very uncomfortable. Could you catch fish? Who knows? You don't know, do you? So once again, I'm happy to be here. Keep trying. I won't give up. And that's what you've got to do. You've got to keep trying. And as an angler, and I've said it 1,000 times, you've got to take the blanks. It's all part of angling, especially carp angling. Can't let it affect you. Just got to crack on, haven't you? Keep getting on with it. In the canal, totally different game again, different level. You could blank for a month, which I have done a few years ago. I didn't have a touch for a month, literally a month. And I had 2 in 10 minutes. So you just never know, do you? You just never ever know. I think that year, no, I think I had a couple of tents that year. I'm not had a tent yet. I think I said on the last one, maybe it's not warm enough, but who knows? Maybe the tents are not here this year. We'll sit it out, we'll keep carrying on, we'll keep putting bait in. Not loads, but the spots are lovely and clear. I always flick the rod out first, the lead, so I can clip it up. You know, I can feel the bottom, beautiful and clear. So, happy days. All the pre-baiting done its trick, cleared all the areas for me. Nice little donk when it goes down, beautiful. So yeah, happy days, just sit here chilling. Like I say, I'll see how it goes. I might sit out till 1, 2, 3, who knows? Not come tomorrow. Or fish till 12 and come down tomorrow. So who knows? See what unfolds, see what the weather's like. It's not cold anyway, that's the main thing. So happy days, I'm waffling on, aren't I? Yeah, I'm waffling on. Anyway, I'm going to sit and watch this water. Happy days, catch you in a bit. Gosh, got one. Cracking little common. I know it's probably 15, 16 pound. Let me get it up for you. Made up. 4th session. It's just gone 9:30. Here we go. Look at that. Happy days, canal carp. You can't write it, can you? Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful canal carp. Wild, elusive canal carp. Carp with no name or tags. Absolutely mega. Turn it round. Buzzing. Absolutely buzzing. Alright. There we go. Absolutely mega. I know the light's not the best. Let me just see if I can turn that light up a bit. There we go. Absolutely stunning. Buzzing my head off. 4th session, 4th bite time session. Right hand rod down there screamed off, literally tore off. Well, I'm so made up. Let me get this one weighed. It's probably 16, 17 by the feels of it. Happy days, so made up. Come on, the canal carp. Yes, come on. Absolutely buzzing. Made up. 4th session. Pre-baiting for that month. Coming down when I'm fishing, trickling baiting. Absolutely buzzing. Can't believe it. Tore off that right hand rod on the tiger nut. Well, no bream. I just had a bream on the left hand rod on a tiger nut. Run down the margin here, but I just put at 9 o'clock. I put a handful of particle in. Well, the maize and the tigers. So it's just scooping them up and upped itself. So I've got a bream on the left of one, but that carp, 18 pound 11 it went. 18, 11, come on. So he weren't spawned out either. So it's definitely feeding up, ready for spawning. Oh, made up. Absolutely made up. You know, you sit here and you don't get a knock or nothing, and all of a sudden it just tears off. Your heart flies up your mouth. You're scrambling to get out of the seat because you're just not expecting it. Oh, come on, absolutely buzzing. That's my first carp on the canal 2024. Absolutely made up. Will I get any more tonight? Who knows? Should I sit it out or should I give up? I don't know. I just don't know what to do, do you? 'Cause if they're in feeding mode, there could be anything, anywhere. You just don't know. Or do you just take your prize and get yourself a phone, buzz in, try again tomorrow night? I definitely won't be down Saturday because the boxing's on. So I'll be staying at home for the boxing. But yeah, tonight's Tuesday. So I'm going to come down tomorrow night. Oh, I don't know, I'm so made up. Absolutely made up. Canal carp, wild carp, special carp. Unbelievable, these creatures. And I mentioned on the previous vlog, when these things go, they can only go left or right. There's nowhere else to go. There's tail arsing down there. And it's always that in your mind when you lift a rod. Please don't be in a snag. Please don't get in a snag. But no, I got it. Absolutely buzzing. So for that, down a celebratory drink. Cheers, guys. Absolutely buzzing. You know, you just don't ever think it's going to happen. You have faith, you have trust, and you have faith and trust in what you've done and your baiting tactics, your procedures, the time and effort you've put in. You don't ever think it's going to happen, do you? So, yeah, buzzing. I can't hide the enjoyment. I'm absolutely made up with it. And then I had that bream also. I had 2 fish. What a night. 9:30 now, just after 9:30. So I topped all 3 spots up. 3 catties like I've always been doing. Yeah, half an hour later, screamed off. Oh, my life. Buzzing, so got it back on the spot. Another 3 catties on top. Done this left-hand one. I had the bream off. I'm just an handful over that because it's in the margin. Just a little handful over the top. And going out on the other side there on the left hand of these 2. Not a tinkle yet, but that's on Tiger on all. So you never know. You just don't know, do you? Right, I'm going to leave it there. I'm absolutely buzzing. Oh, come on, the canal carp. Special carp. Come on. Right, guys. Just gone 11. Just put 3 little catties again on all 3 spots. I'm going to sit out to 12. But something's made my mind up. The vape. I left my bloody vape oil at home. Schoolboy error. So that's made my mind up. Can't sit here without a vape. I'll crack up. Yeah, I know what you're saying. You shouldn't be vaping. You shouldn't be smoking. But that's life. Stopped smoking 8 years ago. Been on a vape ever since. So yeah, I'm gonna give it another 45-50 minutes and start packing up. Because I've got to get home and get some vape oil. So what a cracking night. Had no knocks since that carp. Maybe that's telling me it disturbed all the area. You just don't know, do you? So you just take your prize and get off home. Probably come back down tomorrow night and try again. So once again, we've had a carp. Absolutely buzzing. Time, effort, patience you put in to do it. All that pre-baiting. Absolutely so buzzing. So buzzing. So once again, this is part 4. So 3 and 4 will be together. Well, you'll see part 3 on the beginning of this. And hopefully I'll be down tomorrow. That'll be part 5. Part 6 will be the next one whenever I get down. I won't be down Saturday, like I said. I might come down Sunday night when I finish work. It'll be 5 and 6 on them 2. So absolutely brilliant. Canal carping, it's another level in it. Not for the faint-hearted, this game. There's not a lot of carp in here. And I was thinking and all before I remember that I talked about that fish kill. I think it was on the last part of this, or the beginning of this. How many years back, you used to sit down here all night and you could hear the carp slurping all night long. Well, in different areas, you know what I mean? But you don't hear any of that anymore. You just don't hear it. You're very lucky to see them. Never mind catch them. Like I say, that fish killed hundreds and hundreds of them. It's a sorry sight. So when you get them, they're very special. They're very elusive at the minute. They're very special, but I know they've reproduced. So we can only keep trying. We can only keep hoping. We can only keep coming here and challenging ourselves. I can go to lakes. I go to lakes all the time, but this is a different level. And it's a forgotten it's a forgotten approach. People do need to get back on and start doing it because it's a different level, this game. Yeah, time, patience and effort, it does take it, but when you get them, absolutely, it's a different game. It's a totally different game. And that one, £18.11, maybe next year, year after, it could be a 20. That's my challenge for this year, whether I get one or not, is a 20. Yeah, just checking that camera's on, that mic's on. So yeah, the challenge this year is a 20. We can only hope. We've got to keep trying. We've got to keep trying and having a go, putting in the time and the effort and the patience. Because when you get them like that, the enjoyment, oh my life, the pride, the satisfaction, the appreciation, everything you've done has come to fruition, and it's so rewarding, very rewarding. Like I said, they're special creatures. They're wild. They're not lake fed. They're not hand reared. They're just wild fish, absolutely wild fish. And I love catching them. Right, so I'm going to leave you there. I'll put, unless I get another fish between now and say 11:45. I'd like to say once again, thanks for watching. Thanks for all your comments, your likes, your subs. I do appreciate it. I don't ask you to do it. I don't ask you to like. I don't ask you to sub. I don't ask you to do anything. You do it off your own back. But I do really appreciate it. The channel is building and it's growing. So thanks again. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. If I don't see you with another fish before I go, come on the Canal Carp.